who are awesome in the open court, and so I just think we lacked pace tonight, honestly.
Kaylin, can you take me through that second quarter play with Stokes that made you upset, and then you hopped into the back?
Like, that hurts. Like, the ref can't miss that, and then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. Like, it's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an explanation right after when you?
She said I initiated the contact, which is fine. You can't knee me in the leg, knock me over.
Nobody in the television control room saw it coming. The live satellite feed was supposed to be a standard, predictable post-game press conference wrapped in PR-friendly diplomatic answers. Instead, millions of sports fans watching worldwide witnessed an absolute media hijacking. In front of a room packed with stunned journalists, Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham completely shattered the league's strict corporate gag order and took total control of the microphones. This wasn't just a minor complaint about bad officiating. This was a full-blown live television ambush that left executives screaming at the production crews to cut the audio feeds before the damage became permanent. Sophie didn't waste a single second. Leaning directly into the camera lens with raw defiance, she snapped, "It's ridiculous." The atmospheric tension in that press room instantly skyrocketed to a 10. Sitting right beside her, Clark looked completely drained, dropping her usual media-trained smile to let the raw emotional toll of the season finally show on her face. For months, fans have suspected a hidden locker room war. But seeing these two powerhouse stars openly revoling on a live national broadcast confirmed everyone's worst fears. The corporate firewall didn't just crack tonight. It completely shattered on national television, and the internet exploded in a matter of seconds. The sheer bravery of this moment cannot be overstated. In a league where players are constantly pressured to protect the corporate image at all costs, Clark and Cunningham chose truth over compliance. They knew the risks. They knew the potential fines. And they knew the immense backlash they would face from the front office. Yet, they stood their ground, refusing to let the cameras turn away until their message was delivered loud and clear. This was the exact moment the power dynamic shifted and the league's marketing department realized they could no longer control the narrative. To truly understand what drove these athletes to their absolute breaking point, we have to look at the calculated on-court betrayal that unfolded just hours earlier.
Trying to pretty much say that Kathy was not forced by Adam Silver to suspend Alyssa Thomas. Well, guess what? Adam Silver did an interview today, and he pretty much put hammer to damn me nail. I'm trying to look for a nail and a hammer, but I got a screwdriver right here. He put the screws in the coffin of the WNBA. Adam Silver said, you know what? Ain't none of this fair to Caitlin Clark. The torment, the assaults, everything that she's been faced with since she got here. He's subliminally letting the fans know. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all better pay attention because we finna see big changes coming the Caitlin Clark way. See, Adam Silver understands business. Adam Silver understands Kathy has to go, and Kathy has to go like soon. Now, these are just some of the comments, and we're going to get into majority of it. This was just released 30 seconds ago from Yahoo Sports. This is what he summed it up. He said, I'm not going to comment on that because I don't think it's fair to Caitlin Clark or Kathy either.
During a critical high-stakes possession in the fourth quarter, a shocking physical altercation occurred right in front of the team's bench. Clark was targeted with a brutal, dangerous contact foul that left her clutching her back in obvious pain. The entire arena erupted in anger, waiting for head coach Stephanie White to storm the court, demand a technical foul, and physically protect her franchise superstar. Instead, total chilling silence. Stephanie White stood frozen on the sideline with her arms crossed, completely refusing to argue the call or stand up to the referees. But the real insult happened moments later when Sophie tried to take matters into her own hands to defend her teammate on the floor. She was instantly slapped with a massive technical foul, and instead of backing her up, reports indicate that Coach White blamed her players for losing their composure. Highly placed sports insiders are now leaking that the disrespect inside the locker room has become completely toxic. The coaching staff's utter silence during these hostile, high-pressure moments has completely alienated the roster. The players are no longer just frustrated with bad tactical plays. They feel completely abandoned by the one person who was hired to have their backs. When a coaching staff actively chooses to gaslight their own players rather than defend them from targeted aggression, the trust within a franchise is permanently destroyed. The locker room was no longer a team. It had become a battleground between the players and their own leadership. Just when it seemed like the franchise was going to implode from within and drag the entire sport down with it, the highest authority in basketball stepped out of the shadows. In a move that has sent absolute shock waves through the entire global sports community, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver officially entered the chat. Realizing that his multi-billion-dollar basketball empire was being severely damaged by this public relations disaster, Silver bypassed the traditional WNBA executive channels to deliver a brutal, unprecedented mandate. According to explosive behind-the-scenes leaks from top network offices, Silver called an emergency meeting with major corporate investors. He didn't mince his words. Silver reportedly admitted that the current leadership has lost total control of the situation and explicitly warned that major institutional changes are coming immediately to protect the league's most valuable assets.
Tired of it. And Caitlin Clark is very, very sick and tired of it. She refused to even give Stephanie White a high five as she was exiting a game. We'll get into that. She's frustrated. First of all, if I pass the ball, I know I'm not getting it back because Kelsey's going to shoot every single time she touch it. Now I'm only playing 3 minutes here, 4 minutes there. Now I got to try to rush and hurry up and get my offense off because I know I'm coming out. I got a coach sabotaging me. I got an organization sabotaging me. This is frustrating. She's frustrated, man. Enough's enough. Then I got these trash refs who don't call any fouls. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Like that hurts. Like the ref can't miss that, and then I have to play with a
Lacked pace tonight.
like the rest of the game. Like it's ridiculous. That hurts. Like the ref can't miss that, and then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. Like it's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an explanation right after when you?
She said I initiated the contact, which is fine. You can't knee me in the leg, knock me over.
This isn't just a slap on the wrist or a minor fine for the front office. This is the ultimate validation for Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. Silver's intervention marks a historic turning point. For years, the corporate structure of the league operated with total impunity, believing they could micromanage their stars without consequence. But Silver operates on a global financial scale, and he knows that destroying the credibility of your biggest draw is a death sentence for business. By stepping in directly, he effectively stripped the coaching staff of their executive protection. The message from the very top was clear. Protect the players or the entire system will be dismantled. The moment Adam Silver made his move, a wave of pure, unadulterated panic swept through corporate headquarters. The executives who spent months ignoring player complaints and sweeping locker room issues under the rug are now staring directly into a catastrophic financial blackout. Mainstream television networks are currently holding emergency board meetings because primetime sponsors are openly threatening to pull their multi-million-dollar advertising campaigns if the toxic environment isn't cleaned up immediately. The power dynamic has completely flipped. The franchise is trapped in a deadly corner. If they keep trying to protect the current coaching staff, they face an immediate catastrophic walkout from their biggest revenue-generating stars. Stadium ticket sales, global broadcasting rights, jersey merchandise, and massive international marketing contracts are all tied directly to the players, not the management, and certainly not the coaching staff.
Focus on being the best player as she can. And I don't even think it's fair to her that this has become a separate storyline about one foul. Should it have been called in time, or should it have been called a flagrant after the fact? Question. Now, what did I tell y'all yesterday? I stated Caitlin Clark is a girl that grew up in Iowa. All she wanted to do was play in the WNBA. All she wanted to do was be the greatest women's basketball player ever. That's all she cared about. I told y'all, when Caitlin Clark was frustrated the game before this one, or was that yesterday? No, that was yesterday. When Caitlin Clark was frustrated in the game, Caitlin Clark is frustrated because of all of the side circus that is going on surrounding her name. Now, I don't think Caitlin Clark is mad at the content creators. I really don't. I think Caitlin Clark is mad at mainstream media. Caitlin Clark is mad at Fox. Caitlin Clark is mad at ESPN, ABC News, all of the mainstream media. So all of these people that
Sponsors don't pay to watch coaches stand silently on the sidelines. They pay to see elite athletes perform at the highest level in a safe, fair environment. The financial reality of modern sports is brutal and unforgiving. If the stars refuse to take the court, the revenue drops to absolute zero in a matter of days. The front office is officially out of moves, out of excuses, and completely out of time. They either execute a total administrative purge or they watch their entire franchise collapse into economic ruin. We are officially standing at the most volatile historic crossroads in modern sports history. The old corporate rules of silencing athletes and protecting toxic systems have been burned to the ground. With Adam Silver personally backing a massive systemic overhaul and the players standing completely united against administrative betrayal, a brand new era of player justice is about to be written. The fans have made their voices heard. The ratings are on the line, and the establishment has no choice but to surrender to the demands of the locker room.
Tech there. I gotta keep it real. She was lucky to not get a technical foul there.
Voice their opinion.
And she has every right, though. She has every right. Look at this. One, that's a foul. You're hand checking me already. It's a foul, man. Like, it's a foul. And then they go on the other end and they call some soft nonsense, bro. It's like, come on, man. Now she's running gingerly. I mean, you gotta make the foul calls, man. That's on the ref. And then she went into the tunnel, I think, kind of to walk it off. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is fed up, bro. She's frustrated, bro. She's frustrated beyond belief. She's tired. She's tired. Caitlin Clark is tired, man. But see, you could have got a tech right there. I'm gonna be honest. You're like, you can get a tech for that. You can get a tech for that. And then you're gonna see she don't even give she's fed up with Stephanie White. She like, man, I'm you subbing me out. Caitlin Clark helped bring this team back in the third quarter. Okay, a one possession game, and then you sub her out and you sub in Ty Harrison, and Caitlin Chen goes absolutely bananas versus Ty Harrison scores 11 straight in the third quarter. I mean, she's frustrated. Look at this. She's beyond frustrated, man. She ain't giving her no dap, nothing. She don't want nothing to do with Stephanie White. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you. That's what it is. I'm sick and tired of you. She's tired of it, man. This situation has come to a head and it needs to end. This isn't good for anybody.
Fire the coaching staff before the team takes the floor for the next game. Or is the internal damage to this franchise already too deep to ever truly heal? Is Adam Silver's shocking intervention enough to permanently save the season? Or are we looking at an inevitable, devastating league shutdown? Let me know your raw, unfiltered thoughts in the comments below right now. Smash that like button, share this video with every basketball fan you know, and make sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on so you don't miss a single second of this historic fallout as it completely explodes. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next.